Hello there. This is the Tyrant and Training podcast, and I am Kevin. I'm the host. This is Celine.
Hello.
You pointed at the mic. Celine has commented more than once that her voice has been a little bit low. She naturally speaks a little lower.
Excuse me. Yes.
A little lower. I said lower, not slower.
Yeah, I think you said lower.
Yeah. Now, one of the issues, and you keep looking at me. You need to stop that. Those loving eyes can go 10 seconds without looking at this.
Maybe
I don't blame you.
need to... No, that wouldn't work either.
What?
I was going to say angle the mic, but then it would be angled away from you.
We have had that mic in your mouth at points, and you're like...
It's difficult to talk to you without looking.
It
feel
isn't.
Weird.
It isn't. We text. Anyway, can you explain what this podcast is about?
You interview guests and ask them what they would be like, what they would do if they were running their own country. And what would they, be like? Would they be bad people or good people or mediocre people?
I'd say you've done about, 15 intros now? And you still sound like you're answering a test.
Yeah.
It's a weird old one.
Yeah, I don't know how to...
Act.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, that's what we do. All the guests come on and they show why they should never be put into leadership positions.
Yes.
Today's guest is a very funny comedian from LA who is from Canada.
Oh, very good.
Yeah. And they live in LA.
Interesting.
Why was Canada very good and then LA was interesting?
I can't say very good twice. That's bad.
Grammar.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Renee Percy is her name.
Very good.
She's very funny. You find her on Instagram. Renee Percy. Jesus. Renee Percy comedian is on Instagram, and her website is there, reneepercy.com. Yeah, she was over in Australia not too long ago.
Oh,
yeah,
jealous.
you're on tour there. I know, right?
On tour?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
That's cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna hit you with some out of context quotes.
Do it.
Now, do you want a little mini game?
Oh, okay.
At the end of it, I'll ask you what movie was she talking about.
Oh, fun.
Yeah. Okay.
The girliest answer ever, but I stand by it. The Irish people needed me. I like big butts, and I cannot lie. It's got comedy, it's got romance, it's got drama, it's got pirates, it's got everything. It's everything in one movie, and it's hilarious. Oh no, somebody does even die, but then we find out they're only mostly dead. You want me to shoot you?
Now, what do you think?
Princess Bride? No.
She threatened me with a gun. What are you talking about?
What?
Yeah, you're correct. Princess Bride. Yeah, exactly. But at the last quote there, she said, "Do you want me to shoot you?"
I mean,
And your first thought was, "I better answer that quiz."
I can understand how she felt.
I don't know this woman. We can't say for certain. She insulted the Irish. She said I wasn't funny. I kind of regret asking her to do a promo for this podcast. She has not got back to me. Yes, you're right, Princess Bride. How did you know that?
Because mostly dead. That's a
Oh, is that
thing.
the giveaway?
Well, to be honest, I was, I thought I was going to say Pirates of the Caribbean first because she mentioned pirates, and that would be the natural conclusion. But then I was like, you know what? No, that's too obvious. I'm going to go.
She wouldn't do that.
The second pirate movie that comes to mind is Princess Bride, and then she said The Mostly Dead, and I was like, oh yeah, it's Princess Bride.
Definitely. So you went Pirates of the Caribbean or Princess Bride?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There are the two options.
Fair. Well done.
Thank
You
you.
get a gold star.
Yay.
No.
It'd be funny if it was Captain Phillips. There's romance, there's drama, there's comedy.
Oh, I wish she said that now. Okay, you can find this podcast on its website, which is tyrantandtraining.podcast page. And also you can find it on the social medias. You can find it on Twitter and Blue Sky and Threads and Facebook and Instagram just by searching for me, which is at @KevRyanPerson. Do you want to give out your email address? your social media? No. People don't follow Celine.
People can absolutely if they want to, but I don't do anything on any of the social medias.
Here's a little game. They can follow me.
Yes.
I'm going to follow a load of Celines.
Oh.
And then see which
one they all
correctly
flock to.
follows you will get a... What fucking shit are we books that we don't need. We have a lot of pop figures. We will send pop figures. Yeah, we're not keeping them.
Yeah. We're keeping some of them.
Yeah. We will send something.
Yes.
Okay. I don't know why I found that hilarious. And you can find this on YouTube at Tyrant Podcast. And that's it. We're done. Renee Percy, everyone. Don't speak. That's not you. That's not a signal for you. Celine Lang.
Bye.
So, Renee, I do have to ask you, since you're doing the podcast, do you have any tendency, do you think, to lead people?
Ooh, a tendency to lead people. I would say yes. I would say I do. I mean, the fact that I'm a stand-up comedian and I stand up in front of hundreds of people every night, and I'm like, hey, everybody be quiet and listen to me now. Like,
is that how you start the
a
show?
room full of hundreds of people, be quiet and just no, but that's basically what stand-up is. It's like, just listen to me talk for an hour now and everyone be quiet.
You think you'd give you'd be good at the speeches part?
I'd be great at the speeches. I'd be good at the speeches.
So if we're gonna, what we'll do is we'll set up a country for you, okay? And what we'll do is we're not going to take over a country for you. We're going to set up a new island. So, how good are you at geography? Do you need me to bring you up a world map?
Pretty good, I think.
What I can do is I will show you a map of the world, and you can tell me where we should put your new country. Seamless share. Basically, it's kind of saying, do you want a hot country or a cold country? What sort of temperature do you want?
Yeah, no, I want a hot. I want a moderately temperature. I want a moderate temperature country. I want. I think I already know where it would be a good place.
Would you go far from where you live?
From LA? Yeah, I don't care.
Yeah.
I think where it has some of the best weather is like off just south of Greece.
I was thinking Mediterranean. That just seems the kind of best place to go, doesn't it? For like warm, but not desert.
But not so hot. Like it's supposed to be like nice all the time there.
Yeah.
I mean, we're getting a little close to, I mean, there's some stuff
around like
a little east of there, but you know, I think it would be all right.
Would you go west of Greece near Italy or the other side near like Turkey?
Yeah, somewhere between Greece and Italy.
Yeah.
While.
We'll throw an island there, and we're going to say about 10 million people will be there. Just as is that okay?
10 million.
Do you mind
that? Big island. No, that's great. I'm going to make every one of them follow me on Instagram. So now I said
you have a big account. And that's the good thing, just to keep in mind, that if you're going to be the ruler or tyrant of this country, everyone who's there has come there willingly. So they're all on board with Renee Percy being in charge.
Right.
So you don't have to worry about people not liking you or anything like that. Do you want to name your island?
I want to name it. Yeah. Well, otherwise it would just be unnamed island. It would just be, I should name it. I'm gonna. Yes, I want to name it. I have to think of a good name though. Or a bad name. That's fine too. It's my island. I can do what I want.
You can name it a bad name and then tell them it's a good name.
That's right. I'm gonna name it. I have to name it right now. I'm gonna name it Relarious Island. It's Renee's Hilarious Island, and but it'll just be called Relarious. It's hilarious. It's Renee's Hilarious Island, but it's Relarious. It sounds like a venereal disease, but it'll be funny.
Yeah, we'll explain to the people as they land. No, it's not. It's fine.
Yeah.
It can even be a thing. So
you don't,
is it a new like slang on Relarious Island that instead of saying, oh, that's really funny or that's hilarious, you're like, that's Relarious.
Yeah.
You make it
that's Relarious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like
there you go. It's a thing.
It's like your own brand of comedy. Do you know?
That's right. All the cool kids will say it.
Yeah, and I don't imagine, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, Relarious Island.
Speaking of giving names though, what would your official title be?
Ooh, the Almighty and Hilarious Renee.
I'll write this down so I don't forget it. The Almighty and Hilarious Renee. But if people are just calling you Renee, is that okay, or are we punishing those citizens?
No, we're gonna get them kicked. Yeah, it's gonna be like a comedy club, and I'll get a bouncer, and they'll be kicked out
of the island.
It's as if they heckled.
So they're getting kicked out of the island.
I think so. They might be able to come back, but no, they have to call me the Almighty and Hilarious Renee.
Okay, so we'll have bouncers lined up across the island, ready to throw people into the river.
Yes, there are bouncers. There's going to be bouncers.
Ocean. Bouncers, proper bouncers.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay, we can do that.
Yeah.
Do you want? Are people allowed to vote for any sort of senate, or you just make all the decisions? You decide who's in kind of charge of the everyday admin workings of the government.
No, I'll let people vote. I'll have a vote. Yeah. No, I want people to feel empowered and that they've got some say in things. I mean, not over me. I can do what I want, but everybody
Yeah,
else,
no,
everybody
naturally, no.
else, yes.
You have total power yourself, but
Yeah.
you're going to let them vote for people to deal with the everyday stuff, the boring side of government.
Exactly. Or if there's a decision I can't make, I'll put it to a vote. You know, what would people rather?
What
Do
if
they want me to wear the red dress or the green dress? You know what I mean?
Yeah, little things like that.
Mhm.
But what if they vote for like Sarah Palin?
Oh, they won't. They won't be allowed to do
So
that.
if they do, they're not
Sarah
allowed.
Palin wouldn't be allowed on the island
But
well, she
someone,
wouldn't be allowed on the island to begin.
a content creator who got big by impersonating Sarah Palin to the point where she effectively became Sarah Palin.
It depends. If it's a funny impersonation, they can be there.
It
If it's
started
not a
off
good
funny,
impersonation,
but
and
they
now
got
it's
too
real.
into it.
Now she's
Yeah,
really become.
yeah.
Well, they'll cancel them. You know, it's a democracy. Well, they'll just get canceled. We'll have to cancel them.
What does cancel mean in this situation? Like we erase her from life, or
No, we are going to we're gonna shadow ban her Instagram account. That's like the worst thing that can happen, I think.
That's the worst thing that can happen. But she's still allowed to be voted into the Senate, where she gets to the main.
Well, if she's an influencer, yeah, she's been banned on Instagram, on all social media.
But people can still vote for her.
They can, but I think they're gonna cancel her. Like they're not gonna vote for her.
Okay, or else.
Not my Relarious people.
Yeah, they wouldn't do this thing. Okay. We'll rely on them. So you're allowing voting, but just make sure you vote for the correct person.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough. What type of house do you want to live in?
Ooh, I want to live in, I don't even care if it's a palace. I don't need a palace. I just need like a mansion, just a regular mansion with a water slide. I would like a water slide.
An indoor one or one that goes outdoor? Do you know the ones that go outdoor and then back in?
Yeah, it could go through the house and then it lands in a pool. Like I just want to go from my bedroom to a slide into the pool.
So you want something like Wallace and Gromit. Did you ever watch that? Do you know the
Oh yeah.
So you want something that? Yeah, the bed tilts up and you just go flying.
Oh, well, that's fun. I hadn't even thought of the bed tilting thing. I'm okay to even walk to the water slide. I'm not a princess. I can walk to the water slide.
Yeah.
Just open a door from my bedroom and hop on the water slide and
straight into the swimming pool.
Yeah, straight into the pool. Or I want the slide could tilt. It could either go in the pool. You could like press a button, it goes into the pool, or it just goes to the front door. That's just a fun way to exit.
Yeah, and a bit of exercise as well in the morning.
Yeah. And maybe and there could also be like a fireman's pole in the middle. I could like slide down that way too.
Into the pool?
No, just downstairs.
Oh, just downstairs. Yeah. Feels like there's no
fun.
stairs in the house. It's just poles and slides.
No, there could be. I mean, if I could be wearing heels one day or something, I don't know. There'll be stairs.
Yeah, fair enough. Are you planning on going into an office to like work, or are you having people at the house meetings?
Oh wait, I have to work on this island? Hold on.
Well, I mean, like people come to see the Almighty and Hilarious Renee.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna have shows nightly, every night. I'll take Monday nights off, but
at the house.
No. There's probably a stage or like a bandstand in the back, or you know, like a Hollywood Bowl type, but a smaller one in the back.
Back of the house, back of the mansion.
Come. Yeah.
Fair enough.
It's on I have some age. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, that'll do. Okay, so we'll get into, as we're setting up the country and all that, I have to ask, is there anything banned in the country that usually isn't banned in other countries?
Is there anything banned in the country?
Anything you want banned that you're like, no, not having
it? Depends how political we want to get.
Yes. You can't laugh. You can't pause and then laugh menacingly and then go,
okay, I'll tell you what, I'm gonna do a backwards ban. I'm gonna ban people that want to ban abortion or the people that won't. Yeah, I'm gonna double ban. That doesn't cancel it out, right?
No, basically you're banning the ideology, I guess it's an
I'm banning anyone that doesn't believe in women's rights.
Yeah, I think that just is a catch-all, right? That catches a lot of weirdos.
If women should be paid less, if they don't have autonomy over their own body, if they can't be a religious leader, any of those things, you're banned.
Are you? Actually, I have no qualms with that. I can't
Was
poke
his
a hole
hands
in
zoom in
anything.
or how bad?
Yeah.
Pardon?
Okay. Is there any unusual list that Relarious Island is top of? So I mean, I assume it's going to
Funniest
be the best
island in the
healthcare.
world.
The funniest
The
Kevin's.
funniest island in the world.
Oh,
It's
I
the
thought you
fun.
said I got
Okay.
very excited. I thought you said funniest Kevin's. I was like, oh my God, yes.
Kevin's. Yeah, funny. Yeah.
Funniest island in the world. I wonder, any idea what would be counted as the funniest country in the world?
Oh shoot, no. What's currently the funniest country?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Uh,
Is that actually a thing?
Okay. Google, when you type in funniest country in the world, it comes up,
Yeah.
but it just says country/funny. Chad, Nauru, Turkmenistan, Greenland, Burkina. And I was like, oh, okay. That's
Chad? I would not have thought.
no. This is honestly, I'm taking this from Reddit, so take it as what it is.
Okay. Okay.
I'll give you top 5 countries. So it goes down 25.
Okay.
Number 5
Okay.
is Greece. It's next door neighbor to Relarious
Oh,
Island.
great. That makes sense. We're in the right area. Okay.
Number 4, Spain.
Hmm.
Yeah. Number 3.
Right area. Where? No.
Number 3 is the UK.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dry. Yes. Very dry.
Number 2, France.
I thought of them as funny. Go on.
Number 1. What do you think number 1 is?
Canada.
No, the USA. Where do you think Canada is?
I don't know. 10?
17th.
17? So many funny people come out of Canada.
Right? I'm sorry, Ireland isn't anywhere here. This is a joke of a map.
Ireland didn't make the list?
No. And I'm sorry. No, do you know what? Sorry, I'm gonna have a go at a country here. But like who's fuck you, Portugal. Portugal is 8.
Portugal?
Right?
Who made this list? This list is bullshit.
We can, but anyway, we're moving everyone down 1 because Relarious Island is number 1. Hard luck,
it is.
USA. Fair enough.
It's gonna be number 1 for sure.
I have a bad question to ask you. It's not the easiest question to ask a leader of a country, but a scandal is going to be found out about you. The people are going to find out about a scandal involving you.
Okay.
You get to pick what the scandal is. Just keep in mind, your approval rate at the minute is 100%.
Yeah.
Not a person says a bad thing about you. After this scandal, your approval rating goes down to 96%. So it's a bit of it's tough.
Pretty good though. If I would get 96%.
Well, I just don't want you going, oh, I murder several babies, and going, oh Jesus. No, keep it lighthearted. So we're pretending.
It's a hilarious island. There's nothing funny about that.
We are pretending dark humor is really in this here. No, but we are
okay.
Yeah. Oh my God.
What's
4%.
the scandal?
Yeah, so you get to pick what it is.
The scandal is I did comedy off the island somewhere else. I went somewhere else and did comedy.
Fuck. Your advisors are going to suggest to you that you sit down kind of like Frost versus Nixon. So you're going to sit down in front of a journalist and they're going to ask you about this scandal, Comedy Gate. I should have said comedy out the gate.
Yeah,
no, that worked. The mark.
Yes,
that works. Hey, I'll take that.
We can go back. Yeah, okay. Comedy.
Would you agree to sit down with a journalist and answer their questions about this scandal?
Oh yeah.
Perfect. Yeah.
I'd love to.
I'm going to pretend now to be the journalist.
Okay. All right.
So, the Almighty and Hilarious Renee. Is that what we're calling you?
That is me.
That is.
Yes. Hi.
Yes. Hi. I know that. I am Anderson. Hello. Welcome back, everyone, to the show. I'm speaking to the leader of Relarious Island, the Almighty and Hilarious Renee. Thank you for joining.
Thanks for having me.
You're more than welcome. I have to ask about comedy out the gate.
Yes.
People want to know why.
I understand that my people are a little perturbed, shall we say?
Yes.
That I did leave the island to go do comedy. In my defense, I will say that there are other countries that needed me as well.
How many countries did you go to?
Uh-oh. Did I go to? I will say I will go to any country that needs me. And I think it is important to spread laughter to the rest of the world. Places that think they're funny, like Portugal or anywhere else.
The Portuguese don't deserve our humor.
They need it. You know where really needs it? Ireland needed it because they didn't even make the list. And
That list was 40
I
and you
feel like
fucking know it. That list was 40. I can tell you right now.
No, I feel like that's why I had to go. I mean, the Irish people needed me.
So you went to Ireland
It was
and
a
Portugal.
humanitarian aid.
You went to Ireland and Portugal.
Yes.
By the way, stop downing the Irish. I need you to do a promo on this podcast saying how funny it is. You can't say it, we're all shit.
Well, it is now.
Yeah,
after I went.
Okay.
Now it is.
But sorry, Anderson speaking. But what do we get in return, dear Almighty and Hilarious Renee? What do we get in return?
We get what do the people get? The people get
country.
The country gets recognized for the hilarious island that it is. It gets
we're already number one
from the rest of the world. That's true. We're already number one. But we get praise for aiding other countries. Like, we look great for doing that. No,
I thought we already got that.
For aiding other countries? No, we have helping other. We're lending.
Oh, so this is just a humanitarian thing.
Yeah.
But some people say that you're doing more comedy gigs abroad than you are at home.
I wouldn't say more. I said I'm spreading the laughter.
Did you
around?
Do you plan on doing so many?
Plan on what?
Do you plan on doing so many gigs outside of Relarious Island?
I will always make Relarious number one.
You can guarantee that it'll always be number one.
Relarious will always be number one.
But you're not stopping.
But there are other countries that need us, and I think that's okay.
So you're
you're
gonna feck off again soon, right? For another country.
Well, we're not calling it fucking off as our official. That's not the official name of it.
Yeah. Getting out of town.
Touring abroad is more what we're gonna on the official document. But yes, we fuck off now and then. But I am always here. And it helps the people of Relarious bring up then it gives room for people of Relarious to be their own funny selves while I'm gone.
So you're going to have people on your stage while you're gone?
Yeah, the bowl's open.
Fair enough.
Everybody on the island has to be funny to be there. You either have to be funny to be on the island or you have to have a great laugh. You have to be one of those things.
Yes.
There's auditions.
Oh, that's quite exciting. All right. Yeah, we'll end interview. We'll go to break for that. But yeah, that's yeah, I think people are excited that they get to go on stage, on your stage.
Of course they're going to get to go on. Everybody gets to go. They have to.
I'll be honest.
Have to perform.
One of the main routines is people coming up on stage and doing a mock impression of you on holiday in different countries.
If it's funny, it can stay. If it's not funny,
it was funny the first few times, but honestly, once you've seen 14 interpretations of Renee Percy in Portugal.
So mad at me? This is bullshit.
I'm fucking angry at these people now.
I'm calling in the bouncers. The bouncers.
Oh, right. So the bouncers it's martial law while you're gone.
Wow, 14 in a row of the same joke. Come on, people.
It was a long bit. It was a long bit.
Now it's hack.
Would you?
Yeah, I think there's gonna be bouncers or they hook you off stage.
There is a knock on your door before you go on holiday. There's a knock on your door. Knock.
Holiday. Working.
No, okay, sorry, working. Yes. Knock.
Holiday. Yes.
Hello. Almighty and Hilarious Renee. It's Paul. I'm the finance person. I'm doing all the finance for you. How are you?
Oh.
Hi. I just have something to tell you. I'm checking the budget here on the Relarious Island, and we have a lot of money. We have a surplus of 30 billion.
Love it.
So just the people are wondering, can they build you any sort of monument that they can celebrate you? They just like to.
Yeah. That's lovely. Traditionally, monuments usually get torn down in a few hundred years, but I would love a monument of
anything you want, anything we can build you. It doesn't have to be a statue, but anything you would fancy to be named in your honor.
A new stage. Let's do another stage.
A big one though, right?
Yeah, sure. There's 10 million people. Let's do it. Where everyone can come.
10 million people. So I think the biggest stadium is like 130,000 or something in the world. So we're going to build it more. We're aiming for 200,000. Actually, it's probably more than that. Jesus.
Yeah, I know. Can we do 10 million? Can we do a 10 million seater soft seat theater?
There might be a few standing areas, to be honest. Is that all right with you?
All right. Yeah, I guess so. Some people have to stand.
I mean, God, those seats at the back are going to be long, far away. But yeah, we're building a 10 million seater stadium, no problem. We might have to put it off land, build a bridge over to it just to room, but we'll get it done.
That's okay. That would be nice, actually.
Yeah, the Almighty
and
and
then there's
Hilarious
no noise
Renee
complaints, Stadium. There you go.
Exactly. Yeah, no, we'll get right to work on that. I have a question for you, Renee. Just wondering, I forgot to ask you. Do you have any favorite film franchise?
Favorite film? Well, it's not a franchise. There's only one of them, unfortunately.
Which one?
My favorite film?
Yeah.
The girliest answer ever, but I stand by it. And I think it's required watching for everybody on Relarious is The Princess Bride. Because it's ever.
Is this the one?
Are you looking up The Princess Bride? You don't know The Princess Bride?
I never watched it. Okay. I
never
watched
island,
it.
Kevin. You're off.
I know.
You're off the island. Required watching to be on the island.
In Ego Montoya.
Yes.
Right?
You can live up and prepare to die.
Yeah, I know that part.
Yeah, that count.
Yeah, no, yeah. Carrie, what's his name? Carrie Elwes.
Elwes. Yeah.
Yeah. See, I know the whole plot. Bedridden.
I know the whole Google. Yeah.
I have to create. So it's a bedridden boy's grandfather reads him the story of a farm boy turned pirate who encounters numerous obstacles, enemies, and allies in his quest to be something.
It's got comedy. It's got romance. It's got drama. It's got pirates. It's got everything. It's everything in one movie, and it's hilarious.
There was anyway. Yeah, no, I was thinking of something else, but God, would you want them to do a sequel now? I don't know. Would you trust?
I don't know. It's such a perfect movie. I don't think they should change a thing. I even have oh no, I don't have it handy. I have the book of it. Anyway, it's a perfect film.
So the reason why I asked is because there's an email that came into your email, and it's saying that the studio who made it, which I have no idea, and I'm just not even looking it up. 20th Century Fox, I guess, Studios. They are planning on making a sequel. It's called Princess's Groom.
Terrible name, but I'll work on it with them. Yeah.
Oh, if you insist, yeah. And they were wondering, would you play a cameo part in it, either as a character or as yourself?
Not a cameo. I want to play a lead in it. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We can do that because we just really want to film on Relarious Island. We think this could be really funny.
Oh, fuck yeah! No. We're gonna redo it. I'll play the Robin Wright character. It'll be great.
Oh, we're redoing the.
Or I'll play.
Oh, so we're just remaking it. Screw the.
No, you're right. No, we should just remake it. It was already perfect. Yeah, no, I'm in. I'm 100% in. But it's not a cameo. It is a significant part. It's a lead.
But we're not remaking it. We're doing a sequel. Is that it?
I think so. Yeah, because it's already perfect as it. Don't remake it. Don't touch it.
So, question: does Buttercup live in the end? Spoiler for anyone, but.
Does she live in the end? Yes, I said it's a comedy. It's a romance. She's not gonna die.
I quickly. When Buttercup threatens to fatally stab herself is the only sentence I got to read. So, yeah. I don't know.
There's near death. Yeah.
Okay, near death is fine. So
oh no, somebody does even die, but then we find out they're only mostly dead. And then Miracle Max brings him back because you can be dead and then he's just mostly dead.
Oh, okay.
And he fixes him.
Yeah, that's fine. So you're gonna play Buttercup's daughter in this?
Ooh, I don't know. Or do I want to play like a Billy Crystal character? I don't know. Maybe I want to play. No, I don't want to play Buttercup. Actually, she's not funny in it. I want to play one of the funny characters.
Okay. So this scene is going to be a bookshop, I think, and it's the grandfather because I just read here the grandfather reads a novel to his sick grandson.
Yeah, the guy that played Columbo was the grandfather, but he's dead now. But yes. And it was Fred Savage, the boy. Yeah. Okay.
So we requested your character would come in looking to buy another novel to start reading.
Another book. Okay. Yeah. So not The Princess Bride. We're going to read another book.
Yeah, it'll be the same adventure. Princess Groom.
It's a what?
The Princess Groom.
Oh, the Princess Groom. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, the scene will start saying, I get that you're confused. So am I. Or this mightn't go well. But yeah, so once we say action, I mean, it'll just be the.
Oh, we're doing the scene.
Oh God,
God.
God help us, because I do not know this movie at all. This will
Yeah.
have no.
Okay. And I don't know what this movie is that you've just set up. So we're doing a whole different
A
movie. Okay.
sequel to Princess Bride. I don't know the references.
All right.
But
A sequel to The Princess Bride, and I'm coming into a bookshop to buy
it's the start of the movie, naturally. Yeah.
the start of the movie. Okay.
It'll be fine. Oh,
It'll
hello
be
there, new
fine.
customer. Are you looking to buy a book?
Am I? Am I in the right place? It is a bookstore, correct?
Yeah, there's hundreds of books behind me. Can you see?
Good.
There's a
Well, I
eyeglass
can. You
shop
said, am I
beside.
here to buy a book? It would be weird if I was here not to buy grapefruits. We're in a
don't
bookstore.
understand why you're being confrontational to the person you're yeah, I presume we haggle in
You're
this
the one
world.
that got snarky with me with thousands of books. Don't you see?
They're not
I felt a
thousands of
little
books. There's
attacked.
hundreds. There's a healthy amount of books in a bookstore, and you come in saying, "Am I in a bookstore?" It just seems sarcastic.
Well, now you're just bragging about how big your books are. I feel like this is triggering.
Ben's big books are the finest books in the world. Have you know?
You've got big books and you cannot lie. All
That
right.
is branding.
That's branding. I feel like it's copyrighted, but okay. Stealing. Yes, I of a song. I like big butts and I cannot lie. Anyway, I would like a book. A very special book.
I have hundreds of books. There's one on accounting, one on marketing, one on SEO and data manipulation.
Okay, I don't need a list of all the hundreds of books that you have. I would like a specific book. Yes. I would like a book that has everything that the Princess Bride book had in it. I would like comedy, drama, romance, and pirates.
Well, Zack Snyder has written.
Do you have a book like that?
A fantastic piece called 300, and I think it's now the book 300? Of it. 300. So if you like that, we can give you that.
No, I don't think that's quite the vein that I was going for. I would like a book that when the grandfather reads it to the son.
Whose grandfather? Your grandfather?
It all comes, a grandfather. Any grandfather reads this to their grandchild. Oh. It will evoke wonder and splendor and take them away.
I'm totally with you. I'm actually a grandfather myself. And a grandfather reading to his son.
No, his grandchild, any grandchild.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. No, I have a book here. It's called The Prince's Groom. It's a brilliant book. I love to read it to my grandson. Yeah, it's the book you want.
Groom. The princess is a groom. I like it. That's very 2024. We don't know if it's a man or a woman. It could be both. It's a they, them. That's great. The princess groom. Princess is a princess and a groom.
Comedy, action,
like
heart,
the
a bit of terror. People are nearly dead, but they come back to life. It has everything. Perfect book.
That sounds great. And very woke too. That the character is a they, them. I'm in.
But anyway, that's my book. You're not allowed to have that. I'm reading it to my grandson. If you want,
why would you offer me that then? You just told me the exact book I want, and now I can't have it.
Well, yeah, but I'm telling you, the screenplay for 300 is practically the same. It's only for €80. I give that to you right now.
Are you saying 300 or 300? Is this?
I am saying very clearly 300. No, do you know what 300? So it's about tree.
A tree that is 100 years old
that fights the Persian army. If anything, it is fantastic. You'll love it.
I mean, I do like trees, but an 100-year-old tree sounds interesting.
It's kind of a Benjamin Button thing with trees, and
it goes backwards.
And Persian army.
I'll give it a try.
Okay, there you go. Good luck. End of scene. Yeah. Fine. Well done. That could have went a lot worse. Yeah.
That's always the review I want.
Yeah.
It could have gone worse.
Yeah.
Not as good. Would have been way worse than it was.
Well done. Thanks for helping me on that because I was floundering. There is a knock on your door. Knock, knock, knock.
Again. God, I'm so busy today. Hello. I'm just in the middle of shooting a movie. What can I do?
Oh, sorry. I just saw your scene was finished. It's Paul again, the finance guy. Hello.
Hi.
Hello. Almighty and Hilarious Renee. I'm actually just getting on a plane. I'm going to Portugal for 9 weeks on holiday. Do you remember I booked my holiday? So
9 weeks on holiday, but okay.
I just saved up my holiday hours. So I just letting you know about the stadium is built. 10 million people are all waiting for you.
Oh, so exciting.
Massive. It's huge. It's huge, but it also has like a nice intimate feel to it. Do you know what I mean? That you can really perfect. Yes. Now I did check the finance again because it cost a bit of money. It cost 10 billion. I hope you don't mind. You know.
How much did we have? 30
Well,
billion?
it looked like 30 billion, but it turns out there's a minus sign beside the 30 billion. So we were actually minus 30 billion in debt. We weren't, so we're actually broke. We're actually minus
That's
40 billion.
Hey,
I mean, I thought it was just
Paul,
a little.
that is a big.
I know the country really screwed up here, didn't they? But anyway, the IMF are looking to figure out what's happened here.
Bouncers.
Yeah, I did.
Great,
Maybe they'll
I'm so
help you. But
sorry,
I'm gonna get on.
you were.
I'm going on holiday now. That's
No,
all right.
you're being removed from the island. The bouncers
Well,
are
I'm
now
removing
taking
myself
you
for
away.
9 weeks.
I'm so sorry. You're cut off.
I'm cut up.
You're cut off, Paul.
What do you mean cut off?
You're cut off. You're cut off. No more drinks for you. And the bouncers are now taking you out. You're done. We're getting a new finance minister.
Taking you out like.
You want me to shoot you? Why are you giving me those ideas? No, you're done. Like, you're canceled. You're out of the country, Paul.
But I'm coming back in 9 weeks.
No, you're not. You're gone.
Forever?
You're gone.
Why?
You're out. You've been banned. I'm just gonna put your picture on the wall, and they can't come in if we see you.
Okay. Just wondering there now. Paul has 9 children under the age of 3. So what are we doing with the kids?
Paul is way too fertile, and so yeah, he's got to go with the kids, all of them.
The kids as
9
well.
under.
He's adopted them.
He's got to go. He's got to go. He's gone.
All of them are gone, and his husband.
His husband and the kids can stay, but Paul has to go.
So you're separating the family.
He can decide what he wants to do, if the family will go with him or not. That's his decision.
Can he come back and see him?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Or he can take them with him. That's up to him. But he messed up big time. $30 billion mistake. That's a big one.
Have you any idea what we're going to do to start making a bit of money out of this place?
Easy. One, we'd sell each ticket. Even if we sold each ticket for $1, there's $10 million right
Boom,
there.
straight away. And you're going to be doing these shows more than once, right?
Boom. And we're going to have shows every night. And guess what, people of Relaria? I'm going back on tour. I'm going to go outside the country, bring some laughter to some other countries, make some money, and bring it back. And you're welcome. You're putting this all on yourself. You're working a lot. Yeah, I am. You're right.
You're not a bit bitter about that? Like everyone else just, the country is broke and everyone gets to go to a comedy club, whereas you're doing all the work to get money. Are you not a bit like, fuck these people? No, because I love what I do. I mean, your approval rating went down to 88 after this. Why? Why did mine go down? I'm the one doing everything. People like Paul. What? Yeah. Paul is one of those people. Everyone likes him. No, Paul sucked. And he doesn't know the difference. 87%. Don't. Oh, no. But Paul didn't know the difference between minus and plus. He said it was just a smudge on his laptop. He thought it was, he didn't realize it was a minus. See, that's already a negative, that his laptop's that dirty. I mean, Paul's dirty and he can't add. This is terrible for our country. Dirty Paul. Yeah, no. Everyone loved Dirty Paul. Dirty Paul. Yeah, well, he's gone. Okay. I'll tell you what, there is actually one other question, but before I get to that, I do have good news. Do you know who your new finance person is? What would their name be? Oh, it's going to be a woman. But a woman will. Oh, are you telling me who it is? No, I'm just wondering what her name is. I'm making. Yeah. Oh, Susan McClown. Susan McClown. Oh, McLean. I thought you said McClown. McLean. McClown. I mean, that does sound funny. I think she should change her name to Susan McClown. Okay. Knock. I think on a Relarious island, it should be Susan McClown. Hello. Knock. Hi, Susan McClown. Hello. Hi. Hey. McClown, come on in. Love the red nose you're wearing. Very on brand. Yeah. How can I didn't want to change my name or wear this, but yeah. Oh, this voice. But you're great, and it's hilarious. I'm laughing already. You're laughing What's already. Up? I just want to make sure something. We're making loads of money. Just to be clear, I checked the finances again. It turns out that minus sign was an equal sign. We actually always had 30 billion. It wasn't a minus sign. Poor Paul. Thanks. Can I get the Minister of Math in here, please? Can I get the Minister of Math? I would like everybody to have to take grade 1 math. I want everyone to know the difference between plus, minus, and equals. Okay. Hello, yes. Minister for Math, Joe Kerr here. Joke Carr? Is that what you do? Yeah, Joe Kerr. Joe Kerr is here. Hello. I'm going to call you Joke for short. Yes, that's very on brand as well for Relarious Island. Joke, yes, can we get everybody at least grade 1 math? Oh, we didn't waste time on Relarious Island with math, did we? Yeah. Oh, all right then. Yeah, no, we will. What do we do about Paul? He's stuck in Portugal. Well, it's the 7th funniest country in the world. He's fine. I think it's the 9th funniest.
Oh,
And to
was
be
it the
honest,
9th?
since Paul's been there, he's been missing his kids so much. It's really drawn down the country. It's like, it's below, if you can believe it, Ireland.
You know, oh God, that's really unfunny. Oh, poor Paul. I
Yeah.
didn't realize he was below Ireland. We got to get him back here.
Yeah.
That's a
And you know
war
what?
crime.
I'm talking about the Republic, the south part of Ireland. That's how bad.
Oh, I
Yeah,
feel terrible. We got to
you
get Paul.
should.
Bring Paul back. I didn't realize it was
The approval rating goes up. Yay.
dirty Paul. Dirty Paul.
Now that Paul's on the way back, I have to ask the final question for you. If at some point you decide that you are going to give up the ruling the country, you're going to retire, who would your heir be? And it has to be someone who is actually either mentioned on this podcast or someone who's alive. It can't be a hypothetical great-great-grandson.
Carol Burnett is going to take over.
I don't.
She's probably not going to live much longer. But she is you don't know who Carol Burnett is? She was she's a famous comedian. She had her own show, the Carol Burnett Show, for a long time, a sketch comedy show. She's a legend.
She's 91.
Yeah, exactly. So then she's gonna die, and then I get to come back. You know, it's a.
Oh, so you're already okay. I do recognize the face, actually. Yes. But I recognize the face, all right. And geez, she's been around for ages. So you're going to ask her? Do you think she'd do it though? Like, what's she do now? Is she retired?
She's not even retired. She's on that new show, Palm Royale, right now.
She is Palm Royale.
Crazy?
Jesus, fair play to her.
I know. See, can't stop her, right? So she's got a couple years in her, and then I'll take a vacation, and then I'll come back.
You plan to be out of action for like 2 weeks. Well, wait, actually, Jesus, that's going very morbid. Yeah.
You don't know. She's going to finish filming the whole season, so she's going to be hopefully around for a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, Carol Burnett will take over. I'll take a year sabbatical, and then I'll come back.
Then you come back. Yeah.
With some new material in our 10 million seat.
That's good. Yes, good idea. Good thinking. Okay. I'm going to stop calling you the Hilarious and Almighty Renee now, but not.
I don't think you should, but yeah, go on.
Yeah, maybe I might. The Almighty and Hilarious Renee. Thank you for being on the show. And where do people find you online?
On Instagram, Renee Percy Comedian, or on my website, reneepercy.com.
Right. And you're in LA. Is it LA you kind of perform when you're not touring Portugal?
Yes, I'm in Los Angeles a lot, but I'm on the road as well. And feel free to message me and let me know where you want me to come next.
Yay. Thank you. And thanks everyone for listening to this podcast. And I do have a final question to ask you, just a quick one. When you're leaving on your 1 year sabbatical away from ruling, what would your final words of wisdom be for your citizens?
Live, laugh, love.
As Paul runs past your arms and like really starved and sad as he goes into the arms of his children and husband.
Is he what? It cut out. Sorry. Yes, I think that was a beautiful thing, whatever you just said.
Perfect. Okay, goodbye everyone. Bye.
I don't care. I'm on sabbatical now. I'm like, whatever happened, happened.
You're gone.
I'm gone.
Good luck.